So, here at the Kingdom Hall, all these JWs coming in, and I'm only here for one reason, really, and that's to say a prayer for these people here, because these people need to be delivered from spiritual bondage, from mental bondage, from bad policies, from all these things. So I'm just here to say a prayer for these people, say a prayer for them, pray that they may have their eyes open to the spiritual tyranny they're under. Pray, Lord Jesus, we just pray that you release these honest-hearted ones from the spiritual deception of the Watchtower. Lord, we just say a prayer. We just say a prayer, Lord. We say a prayer for you, Lord, that you open these people's minds from their spiritual oppression from the Watchtower and release them from bondage.
Hey.
I will make sure I'm on the property.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm just here this morning.
Yeah?
Just to see you come in.
Did you want to come in?
I'm
Instead
okay.
of standing in the rain?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm just here to say a prayer for your congregation.
Really?
This morning.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm not here to cause a scene.
No? You don't want to come in right now?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah?
I know full well what goes on.
Oh, yeah. Well, you used to come in, or?
Well, it's a bit of a story.
Is it? You don't want to share it right now, or?
I could share it right now,
Yeah?
I suppose.
Did you have a bad experience or something, or?
No, I'm glad that you had asked that. Just the fact that you asked that is telling.
Well, not in a way. I just know that some people can, let's say, interpret, just like the Bible is interpretable by many understanding, right? That's why there's so many religions, but, you know, many people do have, you know, different understandings.
Oh, I understand that. I understand that. But I do know that there's people in there that are honestly seeking.
Yeah.
There have been for a long time. And the organization tries to put its thumb on it.
Really?
And it's been happening for years.
Mm-hmm.
Honest people. There's honest people in there.
Yeah.
That realize there's issues. That realize there's error.
Yeah. Well,
Not just doctrinal, but also policy.
There's people everywhere looking for the truth, right?
No, but because they won't allow you to study the Bible on your own. And that's been something that's been happening for years.
Uh-huh.
And even in Bethel, people were starting to study for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And they would not allow that.
You can study the Bible by yourself, absolutely.
Yeah, you and your friends have a Bible study at home and you'll see what happens. You're not allowed to do that in there.
No, sure you are.
You can have a family maybe, but with friends, you can't even have a Watchtower study at your house.
Sure you can.
With other people.
Yeah.
With your friends, no.
You can do whatever you feel like. There's nobody telling you exactly what to do and how to live your life here.
I know otherwise.
Yeah?
I know otherwise.
Yeah.
But I'm really just here to say a prayer for your congregation, because I'm praying that the spiritual deception be lifted from your eyes. And from the honest people that are in there, not people keeping the status quo, as you would say, keeping things going. I know many of you people, probably the higher levels, at some point they realize that there's more to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people in the higher levels of the organization that are feeding information. They're releasing the letters. They're releasing the information because their conscience will not allow them to stand by and do nothing when this organization is doing very improper things and treating people poorly. And now they just kicked off with Bethel workers. They put people in their cars because they had nowhere to go.
How you doing?
And I'm doing okay. Thank you. But no, I'm just here to say a prayer, and for you guys, for all of you, because I know there's good people in there that do think it's important. And we're concerned by the things that are happening in the organization. We're concerned by just the crazy statements they make one day, and then the crazy statements they make the next day. And there's a mindset, there's a strange mindset that they just...
Yeah, well,
it's hard to put a word
on. The thing about the organization, if you call it, Jehovah's People, see, they got television now, right?
Yeah.
Have you been watching it, or?
Yes, I have.
So they're open with everything that they do, right? They're not really hiding anything.
No.
You don't think, eh? You think we're
You have one governing body member saying that there's not a huge organizational cover-up of keeping, how would I say? He goes, one of the governing body members said it's all apostate lies, that there's a problem in the organization with abuse. And then you just had the Australian Royal Commission, and Jeffrey Jackson was in Australia, he's Australian, so the Australian government made him testify in court, and he admitted that there was indeed a problem, and that he realized the court was trying to help things, and that it wasn't apostate lies. And he actually, one of the branch officers actually admitted that just in Australia there were over 1,000 cases of abuse that were known by the organization but were not reported to. And he completely contradicted what Stephen Lett had said about a month earlier on the website. And he admitted that, yeah, there was a problem, and that he actually realized that the court wanted to help, and wanted to not help, but also determine what they could do better in the future. But there's also potential, of course, of criminal action as well, because destroying documents and keeping things secret, not reporting to the police when you have information, is against the law of the land in North America. So that's one part of it. There's a lot of other issues, you know.
Oh yeah.
We came here. I mean, you're aware of this?
United Nations.
The Watchtower and Bible Tract Society affiliated with the UN?
Oh.
The answer is yes.
Oh, and where'd you get that for?
Hey, look, they have everything.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, you see the bad people in our organization too, right?
They have every letter, actually, all the way back from years ago.
Well, some of them are out of date now, right?
Oh yeah, I understand that.
As we move along, things change. And things like this we don't pay too much attention to, because it is somebody saying the wrong
the
things
reason they
about
said, the Watchtower said, they just needed a library pass. That's what they said. It's okay that we were part of the Wild Beast just because we needed a library, which isn't true, because anybody could have gone there. Anybody could have gone to the library.
Yeah.
And I always wondered, why did they have to talk about UN this, UN that, UN that? When did other Christian groups talk about UN? It's not an important thing. Today's not a good day for me to have this.
Yeah.
They're all going to get wet.
So I'm getting kind of wet now. Meeting's about to start. So
like I said, I'm saying a prayer that you open your eyes to spiritual reception, because a lot of your doctrines are actually very against God. Your doctrine about the deity of Christ, you will not accept the deity of Christ. That was established as a heresy right back in the beginning. Irenaeus in the early Christian church, it's called Arian teaching, rejecting the deity of Christ. And that was established by all Christians in the early church as being a heresy. Other things like your policy, teaching regarding Israel, you believe you're spiritual Israel, and you're saying that God no longer blesses the nation of Israel.
Well, do you think
what
he does?
You're saying with
do you think he does? With all the wars going on there?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Because God says that we have to bless Israel. God had made a promise. He never went back on it. Romans chapter 11 tells you clearly says, God will turn away all ungodliness from Israel. He will save them. Right now they're hardened. Their hearts are hardened. He says that. He says their hearts are hardened for now until the fullness of the Gentiles. Okay, we're not yet at the fullness of the Gentiles. All the Christians, there's people out there that are still going to be Christians, but very soon we're in the time. And you can see nations are turning against Israel. The United Nations are turning against Israel. America, Canada.
So time will tell what goes on with our organization and the other organizations then, right?
Everybody's turning on Israel. They're surrounded by enemies now.
Anyways, I'm getting soaked here.
I realize that.
But we can, talk
you have yourself
sometime.
a good day.
No, it's okay. We're going to go in now.